Hello, everyone, and welcome to this series of Hall of Fame. Today, I have Neha with me, who attained the Hall of Fame in remarkable 6 months less. She joined with us in the month of November, started full-fledged in the month of December, and voila, she achieved her first milestone by the time in the month of May. So congratulations, Neha, once more, and a warm welcome to you in the Hall of Fame, in this Hall of Fame series. Neha is an HR manager. She is a mother of a 25-year-old. Anybody can tell looking at Neha. And she lives in Rajkot with a husband. That's a short introduction, but I'll leave it to Neha. If Neha, you wish to give a little bit more elaborate introduction about yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ruma. And if I have to say about myself, I have a very loving husband and a son who is in Melbourne right now. And I have a full-time job which starts in the morning at 8 and ends up at 8 in the evening, I would say. So when I started this journey, when I was thinking how I'm going to go about, but it all happened. Thanks to you, Ruma, for that.
Thank you. No, the credit goes to you, Neha, as I keep saying. And the best part that I like, which I'm inspired by quite a bit, Neha, is that you work full time, and yet you took out time to look after yourself. You had the family support to do that as well. So I really admire that.
Thank you so much, Ruma.
So Neha, yeah. So tell us a little bit more about when you what were your goals with which you joined the program at that time? What were the different challenges you were facing?
I remember, Ruma, it was in the month of November, post Diwali, that I started getting this feeling of sluggishness, tiredness. I would feel low of energy, even in the morning. When soon after getting up from the bed in the morning, I would be feeling very low of energy, low on energy, and I had to literally push myself for every task. Since my husband used to always be supportive in everything, I did not feel it so much in terms of other tasks and all that. But yes, I could feel that inside, that I'm not myself, I'm not being able to put myself 100%. And that was the feeling. And I'd been trying to shed some kgs because I thought that it was because of my obesity, my fats, that I'm not getting this energy. So I was trying to do it in my own ways. As you said in some of your videos, I would try to Google out and do some exercise. I used to walk 1 hour religiously in the morning. I used to do some yoga for 30-40 minutes, but nothing helped. And that was the time when I was just, going through Facebook. I remember I was just scrolling down and I saw your video, and God knows what, but I don't generally say, because since this COVID time, there are so many such online programs have started up, they have started booming, in fact. So I don't pay attention to it much, but your video, something it clicked, and I watched it, and I could resonate with the problems that you were talking about. Especially you mentioned about in your free session, you mentioned about osteoporosis, and that was wherein I'd lost my mother, because of which, and I told myself, no, I do not want to go through the same kind of situation. I have a family to take care of, and my family needs me. And if I want to do something for my family, I need to be healthy. I need to be, energetic. I cannot feel low on energy and do this kind of things. So that is how the journey began.
Wow, thanks so much for sharing, Neha. So, you were feeling lack of fatigue. You knew that the obesity was causing it. So when you joined, what was your weight at? And what is it at today?
I did not even realize it. I was COVID struck in the month of April 21. I and my husband, we both got COVID. And after COVID, actually it happened at the time of COVID, that people would say that for the antibodies to work upon, you need to eat enough. And so as listening to that, I started eating, and my weight, it shooted up to 80 kgs. From 75, I was 75 in April, and it went up to 80 kgs. So when I started off your program, I was 80 kgs in November. And I was like, I don't know from where these 5 kgs have come up,
And today you are below 70. So congratulations on that, Neha. That is such a huge achievement. So tell us how your journey, once you started, you started with these challenges. And once you started, how was that journey? Tell us a little bit more about that, Neha.
Sure, I would want to say about it. Initially, yes, there were challenges, but this has been my nature. I would not give up the things easily and quickly. I would keep looking for the solutions. I kept listening to your videos, everything that you shared, all the Hall of Fames and every videos that you shared, every, even a small piece of information, I would not leave it. I would listen to it. I would listen to it again repeatedly. I would listen to it so as to catch from it, that what is it that I'm not doing. So my my focus was on implementing everything that you would say in those videos, in your sessions, and I started following it. Yes, I made certain mistakes initially, which you pointed out during the sessions. You corrected me. I was having in my morning breakfast, because mornings are too hectic. And since I have to leave for early in the morning, so I used to quickly make a bowl of, oats or, some cornflakes and add some milk and would have it quickly, add some dry fruits and have it quickly. So I learned it that, milk is not, working for me. And I stopped milk. And then when gradually I started learning about it, I changed my lifestyle. And that is what that, Ruma, trust me, something that I wanted to do always. I wanted to make my lifestyle be healthy. Losing weight is, of course, giving me a lot of happiness today. But more happiness is because that I've been able to change my lifestyle. And thanks to you, Ruma, I have no words. Thank you
Thanks
so
to
much,
you,
Ruma.
Neha. And you touched upon a very important aspect like milk. There are a lot of things we've grown up eating, and some of them have become comfort food number one. And some
Absolutely.
of them we feel that they are good for us. They're of course good for us. Milk has benefits. However, some of the food items do not work with the goal that in mind. So not that every healthy food is going to work with for us, and that is a very important aspect you brought up, Neha. And yes, and your what I also noted down was your attention to detail, that I will have to follow everything being taught. Many people and sometimes even I'm guilty of that. We are very used to filtering information, right? This works for so I think this will work for me, so I'll just follow this much. I think this will not work for me, so I'll not follow this much. And we make our own judgment and decision. Even though it's coming from an expert, I'll make my own judgment and a decision, which you did the right thing by following everything to the T. And hence you're seeing this result. Amazing, Neha, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. And now now that you are lighter, what kind of other impact has it brought in your life? And I also understand that you are a diamond member. So given all of this, how has these things impacted other areas of your life? Please help us understand that, Neha.
Ruma, first of all, with the losing of weight and feeling more energetic, like I was just 2 months back, I remember I was climbing the stairs, and one of my colleagues, he pointed out, he's telling, ma'am, at your age, he's much younger than me. He must be in his early 30s. I'm 50-year-old woman. But he's telling me, what, that, ma'am, you feel more, I find you more energetic, though you
Wow.
are much older than me. And I said, oh, it's all credit goes to Ruma.
Oh, that's such an awesome compliment.
Because
Neha. You are reversing your age. We have only heard that in books, Benjamin Button. But today you are proving that right, Neha, and that is amazing.
Ruma, that was one thing, feeling low on energy was something that I could not take it, and when that was the first difference that I realized, soon after I joined your program, and in a month's time, I started realizing this difference. I was feeling more energetic and more confident in everything that I was doing. And more of it, the feeling that I'm doing something for myself, for my own self, for my health, was giving me that kind of, that happiness, that it led to many other positive things in life. I started feeling more confident. And of course, your dresses and everything, they start again, you start getting into it, so everything adds to it.
Absolutely, that self-confidence that comes, and you said it so right. It is not oftentimes people put themselves in the back burner, thinking that I am doing a huge charity to the society. But in fact, it's the other way around. When we are happier, we are able to bring happiness to others. Thank you so much for detailing that point. At least, I hope the people who are watching this will understand that taking care of self is selfless. It is not selfish, it is selfless. The fitter we are, happier we will be, and the more happiness we will be able to give happiness to others as well, right? So amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, Neha. And Neha, also tell us, if you have some tip that you have for the people who are watching you, if they are struggling in their journey, they are struggling in their life, what would you have from your experience to share with them?
One thing I would always like to say is that nothing comes easy in life. So, but this life is all about it. You have to just enjoy it. You have to enjoy the journey. I know I'm going to reach my goal with you on my side, with your guidance and, all the knowledge that you are giving, all the guidance that you are giving. I'll reach my journey. I'll reach the destination. But I've learned to enjoy the journey now that, the journey is far more beautiful. I get stuck sometimes. My weight does not go down below, but then I find out the ways. So is the life. So I just don't give up. I have never done that in my life ever in any other field. And I apply the same thing in this area also. I don't give up. I'm a fighter. That's what my colleagues call me. Even at my home, my son, he always calls me, my mom is a fighter. She would find out the solution for every problem. And so I apply the same, funda over here also. The same logic applies everywhere. I would like to say that just don't give up. There is a solution for every problem. And if there is no solution, and then that is not a problem. So that's all I would want to say. Ruma, I would want to thank you and the entire Navitae team for always being so supportive. Thank you so much, Ruma. It would not have been possible without you, because I know I have tried so many ways. Nothing worked out. Nothing worked out. I would not be able to lose even 50 grams or 100 grams. And from there, I have reached to this, place where I've lost 10 kgs. I'm sure I would lose further 10 kgs.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Neha,
much.
absolutely. You will be there with your fighter spirit, never give up, and enjoying this journey. What more can you, there is nothing less that will come your way. You will only get success, because that is something that we tell others as well. It's one thing to reach the end point, but it's also important to enjoy the goal. Many people just get so stressed out that neither are they moving towards the goal, and in that journey they are bringing in more unhappiness in life. So this is an excellent tip. Audience who is listening, I am sure you got that. Neha's tip, and her secret for success is never give up, be a fighter, if it is a problem, there has to be a solution, and if there is no solution, it is not a problem. That is very well said. And enjoy the journey. It is more important to enjoy than always be fixed on a goal. Goal is needed, but enjoying the journey is also very needed. That is, that is coming from Neha. Neha, thank you so much for sharing that. And congratulations once more. Welcome you to the Hall of Fame family. Congratulations on achieving this great success. And I'm sure you will be reaching the Achievers Club very, very soon, Neha. And all the best to you.